When the lights dimmed and the first note echoed through the vast Seoul dome, it was clear that the night of BTS Jimin Concert Party 2025 would be remembered forever. Fans had waited, hoped, and dreamed for this moment. A night where music, movement, and emotion merged into pure artistry. And when the fan cams began to roll, when millions of eyes watched every flicker of his expression and every graceful motion, the truth was undeniable. Jimin was born to be on stage. It wasn't just a concert. It was a declaration that Jimin, the ethereal performer with a voice like silk and a heart of gold, has transcended music itself. The prelude, a world awaits in the weeks leading up to the concert. The world buzzed with anticipation. Social media exploded with countdowns and fan theories. Posters of Jimin's angelic yet fierce gaze adorned cities across the globe. The hashtags Jimin Concert Party 2025, hashtag full Fancam Jimin, and hashtag Jimin Live Again trended worldwide for 72 hours straight. Fans from more than 50 countries traveled to Seoul, some flying halfway across the world just to experience the magic in person. Even before the gates opened, the air around the venue pulsed with excitement. Armies, dressed in soft pastel colors, gathered in lines that stretched for blocks. Some held handmade banners. "You are our light, Jimin." Others carried plush dolls and roses, symbols of the tenderness that Jimin inspires. As the sun set, the stadium began to glow. Giant LED panels lit up with Jimin's name, accompanied by an orchestra tuning up softly in the background. The city of Seoul seemed to hold its breath, and then, darkness. A heartbeat echoed through the speakers. The opening. When grace meets fire, a single spotlight illuminated the center of the stage. A soft melody of strings began to play, and smoke swirled across the floor like a living dream. Then he appeared. Park Jimin, dressed in a flowing white suit embroidered with silver threads, stood motionless for a second, head bowed. The audience screamed, cried, and gasped all at once. The first song, a powerful reimagining of Like Crazy, began, and with it, the world melted away. The fancam footage from that opening moment went viral within minutes. Every subtle movement of his hand, every turn of his head, every breath, captured in high definition, studied by millions, adored by all. His voice was clear yet haunting, a delicate balance of strength and fragility. As he sang the line, "I think I'm losing my mind," the crowd sang back in perfect harmony, their voices trembling with emotion. When the song ended, Jimin smiled, a small, radiant smile that made the entire arena erupt again. "Seoul, are you ready?" he whispered, his voice low and intoxicating. And then, the concert truly began, the setlist. A journey through art and emotion. Every song of Jimin's 2025 concert party told a story. It wasn't just about performance. It was about transformation, pain, love, and rebirth. The show was divided into 4 acts: light, shadow, passion, and euphoria. Act 1, Light Like Crazy, live orchestra version. Promise, 2025 remix. Face Off Filter, jazz reinterpretation. The opening act symbolized innocence and hope. Promise was a highlight. Jimin's voice floated effortlessly, tender yet unwavering. During Filter, he danced with a group of modern ballet performers, mixing classical and contemporary styles with mesmerizing precision. Act 2, Shadow set Me Free Pt.2 Lie, rock version, Serendipity, full dance version, Alone, unreleased track. This section represented inner conflict, a darker side of Jimin rarely seen. Smoke, lasers, and abstract visuals filled the stage as he moved like a storm, each motion sharp and desperate. Lie turned the crowd into chaos, a raw explosion of emotion, matched by his piercing vocals. Act 3, Passion With You, solo version. Angel Pt.2, live band edition, closer than this new song. Fire Bloom, the tone shifted to fire and rebirth. Fire Bloom was a brand new track written by Jimin himself, mixing R&B with orchestral pop. The lyrics spoke of finding strength in love and rising again after pain. As he sang, flames surrounded the stage, yet his voice remained serene, like a phoenix untouched by fire. Act 4, Euphoria Vibe, duet with Taeyong, surprise appearance. Rainy Blue, cover. Face, Encore, Serendipity, reprise. Thank You, final song. The final act was pure celebration. When Taeyong appeared unexpectedly, the dome nearly collapsed from the screams. Jimin's joy was radiant. He laughed mid-song, feeding off the crowd's energy. The final number, Thank You, was dedicated to Army. He stood alone under golden lights, whispering, "Every time I fall, you lift me. This concert is for you." Tears streamed down fans' faces. The fan cam of that moment remains one of the most replayed clips in K-pop history. The stage. A living canvas, the full fan cam reveals that the stage itself was a masterpiece, part art installation, part dreamscape. Designed by HYBE's creative team and international stage artist Yuichi Okada, the structure blended digital projection with physical movement. LED panels stretched across the floor and walls, creating seamless transitions between worlds, oceans, galaxies, rainstorms, flames, and finally, dawn. At one point, holographic butterflies surrounded Jimin as he danced barefoot to Serendipity, each light particle responding to his motion. Fans online called it the most beautiful concert visual in history. The stage floor even had motion sensors that allowed lighting to follow his footsteps, turning every dance into a luminous painting. When he leapt, the lights burst outward like ripples of emotion. Fashion and visual storytelling. Every costume Jimin wore that night told a chapter of his story. White angel suit, opening symbolizing innocence and purity. Black leather ensemble, shadow act representing inner struggle and raw emotion. Red silk outfit, passion act embodying rebirth, confidence, and sensuality. Golden jacket, finale, a vision of triumph. The light after the storm. Each look was meticulously crafted by Jimin's stylist, Min Kyung-hee, using fabrics imported from Italy and custom embroidery done by Korean artisans. Fashion critics later praised the wardrobe as a living museum of movement and emotion. Vocals that stop time. If there's one thing that defines Jimin as an artist, it's his voice, the perfect blend of softness and power. During the live performances, his tone carried layers of warmth, ache, and soul. The fan cams captured close-ups that showed every emotional shift. The slight quiver of his lips during With You, the fiery intensity in his eyes during Me Free Pt.2, the serenity that returned when he sang Promise. One fan wrote online, "Jimin doesn't just sing, he breathes emotion into the air. You can feel it in your bones." Even professional vocal coaches reacted to fan cam footage with awe. YouTuber and musician Anthony Vasquez commented, "His control is unreal. He moves from chest to falsetto like water. It's spiritual. Dance. The language of Jimin's soul. Jimin's dance is unlike anyone else's. It's not merely choreography. It's poetry in motion." Trained in contemporary and modern ballet before joining BTS, his body moves like a river flowing through emotion. During the 2025 concert, the full fan cam captured every gesture. The way his fingers trace invisible lines. The way his posture speaks pain or tenderness without words. Lie. His movements were erratic, almost desperate. In Serendipity, they were fluid and romantic. In Me Free Pt.2, he embodied raw rebellion. Every fancam viewer could see it. His dancing was storytelling at its purest. The fancam phenomenon. As soon as the concert ended, fancam clips began circulating online, each capturing a different angle of Jimin's artistry. Within 24 hours, full fancam Jimin 2025 surpassed 60 million views on YouTube, breaking previous records for solo fancam engagement. The videos became a study material for fans, dancers, and filmmakers alike. Some slowed down his movements to analyze the synchronization between rhythm and breath. Others created cinematic edits that spread across TikTok and Instagram. Entertainment critics described it as a masterclass in performance documentation. One fan tweeted, "Even if you weren't there, watching the fancam makes you feel like you were part of that night." Another commented, "He doesn't just perform for the stage, he performs for every camera, every fan, every soul watching."